and welcome to Belgrade, Serbia. Then nice little weekend in Amsterdam. Popped down to the Balkans. Come on out, see what's happening in this crazy city. Traffic here, by the way, absolutely mental. Anyway, let us go to, well, the place that's right behind me. It's Sava Cathedral. Actually, no, it's not a cathedral, it's just the Church of St Sava. I'll have to just go around. Although it's a bit of a building site like mine. Now I'll just head round to the entrance. Literally one of the largest, well, it's the largest Orthodox church in the world, I think. St Sava, the founder of the Serbian Orthodox Church. In fact, the Ottomans actually burnt him right here, and then they built this on top of it. So, quite fitting, really. We can film inside, but we'll have a go, see what we can get hold of. Yeah, check it out. Right, let's go and get a better view of bloody stuff behind some stupid fence. Some woman here picking up weeds, I don't know what she's doing. All the tourists are here as well, all of them. Yeah, check it out though. Actually bought one of those like wind muffler things, but I fucking left in the hotel room. Didn't think it was going to be windy today. It's quite warm here, apart from the sun and wind even. I can't go in any video or anything like that, but quite the impressive place. Well, looks like you could film inside. So, yeah, pretty nice little place, I must say. Very fancy. Orthodox churches always are. A lot more fancy than anything you get in Britain. or in any other country. Yeah, all gold. Apparently some, what was he called? I heard someone saying it in there. He's not like the Archbishop. Patriarch, that's it, some patriarch. I think he's like the first Serbian patriarch. He's buried in there. But yeah, all in all, nice little church. The Church of St Sava. Magical. Tell you what, let's head on down to Stadium Ratko Mitic, Red Star Belgrade Stadium, where England were a few weeks ago even. Go and see the famous Red Star Stadium. So it's a good job you don't need to use the pavement. I mean, check the parking out. Literally everywhere in the city is just like, everyone just parks on the pavement. It's a bit mental. Here we are then, the famous Red Star Belgrade Stadium. Check it out. Where England were only a few weeks ago. The Euros, what was it, 5-0 to us? Although they're coming to Wembley soon, so maybe they'll put on a better show. Yeah, the famous stadium. Some like crazy graffiti around there. Is that a mural or something? Over here I want to see. Have a look, see if I can find it. In fact they've got a cash machine as well, which I do need to get some money out. See if I can grab some. Yeah, this is something you don't see very often, in and amongst all the cool murals and graffiti that you have on the side of the stadium. You also get a tank. You don't see this in the Premier League, do you? You don't see a tank outside any Premier League stadiums, but here we are, Belgrade. You get a tank. Quite cool actually. Yeah, nice tank. And then there is the Ratko Mitic Stadium in all its glory. It's the famous Red Star Belgrade Stadium, complete with tank. Pretty cool. Yeah, literally at that cash point. I was meant to get 3,000 dinar. I clicked 30,000 by mistake, so well, if I don't use it I'll have to exchange it for euros for the next destination, but head on into the city now, see what's cracking. Right, here's something you don't see every day. Check out the old ruins, the old General Staff building. Used to be the Ministry of Defence and the headquarters of the Yugoslav People's Army. 1999, NATO bombed it. A bit more destruction around there. But yeah, this is one of the reasons why Serbia is not the biggest fan of NATO, shall we say. Partly because of that over the road. It's quite remarkable how even this happened in 1999. And still just left it as a ruin basically. Haven't even bothered to fix it up. Yeah, you might see a bit more of it here. why you see signs all over the city for fuck NATO and stuff like that, because of all this. And here you've got Republic Square, the main square of the city. Quite a nice little spot actually. On a night you just see loads of like kids, families about, music being played. But we'll head up one of the main streets, Mihailova, I can't remember, it's neither Mihailova or something, I think. We'll head up there, it's like the main street of the city. What about this for a location then? The Kalemegdan Fortress. Here on the edge of Belgrade, looking out over the new district. Quite a nice little fort. Yeah, literally it was like, wasn't it built to sort of combat the Ottomans or something like that. Or part of it was built by them and the Byzantines and all these lot. And eventually, you know, became the big fortress of Belgrade. But look at the view you get. New Belgrade over there, you can see the Genex Tower up there. The western gate of Belgrade, which I'm going to go to tomorrow, because I can't be bothered walking there today. Yeah, you got Belgrade waterfront. Super nice. Some nice views as well. Pretty sure there's a zoo as well on the other side of this place. There's like a big park, you've got the fortress, and there's like a zoo which is on like the other side. People out walking their dogs, sitting round. Lots of little old commie blocks over there. Although we're going to see a load of commie blocks tomorrow. Head into those blockies, or blockies or whatever they're called, out over this way. That whole area built under the Yugoslav, or built during Yugoslavia. And Tito's leadership. Concrete heaven. That's where we're going to head tomorrow. These must be the players of Serbia. Who have we got? Not entirely sure who they are. In fact, I can't even read it. Must be some Serbian legends of the past, immortalised. They've got quite a nice view actually. Probably the best view in the city. Not a bad place to have your final resting place. Yeah, this is literally like the quiet, more tranquil area, not when you're in the middle of the city where it's absolute mayhem. I've never seen like roads so busy, and all you hear is horns and people nearly crashing into each other. Just organised chaos. But yeah, this is a nice and chill bit, nice and chill. Serbian birds. You see lots of dogs as well and cats sort of knocking about. They're strays or they belong to people, but yeah. I think it must be a Chinese tourist season as well, because there's most of China here. I assume the Chinese, could be Japanese. Yeah. It's got these like little caves and stuff down there. Discarded Serbian flag and can of beer. There you go, there's a better view, look at that. You got the Sava river and then the Danube, and that's the confluence of them both. Heads off east down to Romania and eventually into the Black Sea. Really nice area. There's loads of boats as well over there. And people have like restaurants and stuff on it. Oh, look at the fortress though down here. Oh, that's good. All the intricate little areas. Very cool. Literally within Kalemegdan, there's like a lot of old military stuff. Oh, big rocket launcher here. It says on that sign it was targeted at Middlesbrough because no one likes it. Riverside Stadium and St James's Park, so it was going to blow up. The Serbs, the Yugoslavs, didn't like Newcastle United, neither do I. Launched them at St James's Park. These little tanks though, imagine being in one of these beasts. Not much space. Oh, very cool. Got like the desert fox look going on there. What's that on there? Panzer Kampfenwagen. Must be some old German one, probably from like World War II or something. Pretty cool stuff. What's that one, sir? Oh, USA light tank. There you go, captured little American tank. It's quite cool, isn't it? And it's free as well. Get yourself down to Belgrade, Kalemegdan. Although this must be Serbia's nuclear warheads right here. Got a ship. And it looks like Serbia's nuclear weapons.
Imamo 20 minuta.
Evo ovdje ekstra.
It's actually a German aircraft bomb, £500, 500 kilogram, complete with swastika. Yeah, German rack for rails, a few little artillery pieces. Partisan ship. Pretty cool little thing we'll have, like. There you go then. Some nice Balkan cuisine, some chivaki, little traditional salad and beer. Really, really tasty by the way. Superb stuff. Yeah, the food is excellent, as you can imagine. Nice traditional salad with loads of cheese. Some nice bread as well. It's really unreal. So if you're in Belgrade, make sure you get some chivaki. Absolutely brilliant stuff. And the booze nice too. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Right, let's do a little room tour of the place I'm staying in, this hotel. And here it is. Check this out. Got your nice twin beds, big screen TV, little wardrobe, nice little bathroom, your little free shower gels and stuff. Yeah, pretty good actually, and you get a nice little city view of Belgrade. There's Republic Square just here, so it's literally like right in the centre of the city, which is pretty good. But yeah, nice little place, although the rest of the building is a bit of a building site. But yeah, if you do come to Belgrade, worth staying here. Find them on booking.com. It's called 5 Points Hotel or something, city centre. Really nice place, reasonable price, yeah. What more could you want? Yeah, so like I was saying with the rest of the building being a bit of a building site, let's go and have a little walk down and I'll show you. Reasonable at this level, but then as you get further down, building a courtyard, as you get further down it gets more and more building sitey. Even at the anti-doping agency of Serbia there, assuming that's their official office. But yeah, here we go. This is where it starts getting very colourful. You got the broken lift here, and then you got the ceiling held up by a pipe. Amazing stuff, right? And the flickering light, but it's not on at the moment. This building's basically open like 24/7 as well, and anyone could really walk in. Made it out. Nice little wild place. So let's head over to New Belgrade and see our journey to the Genex Tower. Let's go. Yeah, I wonder if you can hear me going across Brankov Most. All the loud traffic. Yeah, we're heading to New Belgrade. See some of the, well, so you can see one of the blocks. It's like a cool mural on one as well. See how they're all sort of like put together. Well, it's like a little enclosed space with all the little needs. Like schools and shops and bars and whatnot. All sort of enclosed in like a little square. There's actually hundreds of them. And we'll also get to see the greatest brutalist building in all of the Balkans, the Western Gate of Belgrade. One of the sites I've always wanted to see. And then if I've got a bit of time later on, I might go and see if we can get to that Yugoslav place where they've got Tito Tito's grave is. They've actually got behind me, just over the road there, Niche, the main like energy company of Serbia. We've recently run into a lot of problems with sanctions, basically because they get all their oil from Russia. So yeah, even all their like petrol stations are like Gazprom, so they might run into a bit of bother with the old sanctions on Russia. Yeah, literally all the like streets along here are all tree lined and pretty. Got Serbian flags up everywhere. They actually put the flags up here and don't cry about it like they do in Britain. Whoever's been trying to tack them down and whine about it, say it's all racist. Don't do that here. Yeah, this whole area was built during the Yugoslav times. I think this all used to be like swampland or something. It was like a big patriotic effort to sort of like fill it in and create land and build all of this. Build the concrete jungle of Belgrade. We're coming up to the Palace of Serbia, or House of Serbia. It's like a big government building. I think there was also a big building during Yugoslav era. But some nice little, nice cool architecture. Yeah, here we go then. The Palace of Serbia. Originally the Executive Council of Yugoslavia. Nice big brutalist huge complex. Although it is like an active government building, so I don't think they're going to want people sticking their nose in with like cameras and stuff. Let me know, there'll be police everywhere. Nice little Republic of Serbia sign up there. It even has I Love Serbia sign outside it. I haven't seen one since Traki in Lithuania. Being attacked by a wasp. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. Ja lubię Serbia. There we go. I love Serbia. Not since the days of Traki have we seen one of those beasts. Right in front of the Palace of Serbia. There's a nice Coca-Cola sign just up on top of that building over there. I think we are getting close to the Genex Tower. It's sort of hidden over there somewhere. Genex Tower, right? First major brutalist site. Probably the best in the Balkans, or is actually the Budlujba monument in Bulgaria better? I don't know. One day I'll get to that. Hopefully they don't knock it down or anything like that. There's just these massive avenues around here. It's all in like a big grid. All like tree lined, flag lined. It's actually quite nice, even though some of the blocks are a bit messy, especially some of the older ones like over there. But hopefully we'll see inside one of the blocks in a bit. Let's head to the Genex Tower. We're nearly at the Genex Tower. You see it just over there. Pushing up behind the trees. Oh, it's quite loud because there's a lot of traffic. Yeah, the best brutalist structure in all of Serbia. Just moments away from it. It's nice when you finally see the building you've been looking at on, well, in images for ages. Now I'm right here. Superb. There's literally just like rubble everywhere. Have made it to the Genex Tower. There it is. Absolutely massive. And literally the whole area is just like all rubble and abandoned. But yeah, this was like the big project, or one of the big projects during Yugoslavia, and it is literally an absolute masterpiece of brutalism. I think there are some apartments in it that people do live in, but the other half's like abandoned. I mean, you could probably get inside it, but it's probably not advised, given that it's probably quite decrepit inside there. But yeah, the Genex Tower in all its glory. I think this side on the right is the one that's I think this side's the one that's all abandoned, and then the side over there is the one that's all like still people living. It's fucking mental though. What do you have right here, this little area? Check this out again. Literally goes all the way to the very top of the building. Straight through it. That's proper mental. Yeah, a couple of things I may have missed out before, but this building was completed in 1980. It was like the height of Yugoslav sort of modernism. Two-story towers. There's like a little two-story bridge connecting them, and then at the top was like a revolving restaurant. I have seen videos of people who have been inside. There's some like proper old stuff from like the 90s, or like Yugoslavian Airways or something. Just all kinds of like old artifacts left in there. But yeah, I imagine it's a bit probably quite sketchy actually on the inside, because it's not exactly great around here. I mean, look at it, it's like a bomb site. Eastern City Gate ticked off. Best one in the Balkans. Let's go and have a look around some more of New Belgrade. I do have to say actually that it is quite hot today. It's like 20 degrees. From the UK, it doesn't get 20 degrees in October, especially not in Britain. Yeah, coming up to a block of flats where it's like, I think it's known as like the TV building or something. But from the outside, all these windows look like TV sets. It's quite cool. In fact, I can see it for me. It's just over there. Yeah, here's the TV looking building. You see up there, all these like windows look like little television sets, sort of inside there, on the side of the building. Quite cool looking actually. Pretty mint. Yeah, I don't know about all the history of it and everything like that, but it's quite a cool looking building. See what I mean by it looks like TV sets. Another concrete masterpiece of Belgrade. Head over here. We've got block 26. It's got some nice little bits in it. And we sort of see what one of these blocks looks like. It's all sort of enclosed little like mini neighbourhoods, if you like, with like schools, play parks, got like pharmacies and bars and restaurants and shops. It's their own like little, almost like a little world within a world. And then block 23. Now get an idea of what I mean. Literally when you come through it. Traffic everywhere. Yeah, it's just all like your blocks. You've got like a school here and a playground. And all the kids. Got football courts. And you just see apartments for miles, all the way around, all the schools and that. And the murals on the other side. Yeah, they're quite pleasant little areas, all sort of enclosed and tranquil. Quite like them. I'm guessing that's the school, or part of it at least. nice little neighbourhood, all the kids coming home from school and stuff. A few shops in that back where I came, but you know, quite a nice little place. Cats of Belgrade. So there's the famous mural of Milutin Milankovic, famous Serbian mathematician, physicist, geophysicist, responsible for, what are they called again, the Milankovic methods or orders or something, rules, to do with how the globe shifts and tilts on its orbit. You're doing quite well today, with all the climate change stuff. I think that road there, named after him as well. Yeah, just a nice little mural to a famous Serbian scientist. Belgrade waterfront. Literally all that over there. It's all brand new, big fancy buildings. In fact, that one there, big tall one on the end, on a night is all like lit up, fancy message and like Serbian colours and stuff like that. It's like a proper nice little walk along the front. Cycle lanes, all clean, all brand new. There's even one of those like little bridges that stick out over the water with like a sort of glass bottom to them. So you can sort of see into the water. Yeah, head along that way and then hopefully should get close to the Yugoslav museum place where Tito is. So this is Belgrade waterfront. It's all high rises and nice stuff. Nice shopping centre. There's that big building, whatever it's called. You got all these like fancy high rises, all modern and cool apartments overlooking the Sava river. You can see straight down. Yeah, this is all the sort of modern new area. It's really nice actually. Sorts of families and people out with kids and stuff. Stark contrast from the New Belgrade area just over there. Super nice. Yeah, aside from the fancy buildings and nice riverfront, it's all just like very flashy and sort of high-end stuff. I mean, there's a shopping centre there that's got like Maserati cars, every kind of designer brand you can think of in there. It's like, seems like it's a bit of a place for posers and just rich people. Not really my kind of scene, that place, so yeah. Other than the little outside bit, it's just a bit flash. Anyway, let's get on to Tito's burial place. And then we've made it to Yugoslav Museum. Check it out. Got a nice little fountain that's not turned on, a nice little view. Right the way over there. Hopefully we can go in now and see a bit of Yugoslav stuff. see Tito. He's in the House of Flowers, which I think is behind this building. Yeah, it should be good. Let's get cracking. Well, there we go. There's the final resting place of Josip Broz Tito, the former leader of Yugoslavia, in the House of Flowers. Quite a nice little burial place, if you ask me. There next to his wife. Has little plants and all that. Nice little marble gravestone. So I think that's going to be everything from Belgrade. Nice time in Serbia. Definitely a country you should come to. And I will see you in the next country, which will be Romania. So, ciao for now.